Hey guys, what's going on? It's Gleevac. So today I have a really good gameplay for you. It's a 29-3, I believe, in like 9 minutes or something. With like 40% kill participation, somewhere around that mark. And so right off the bat, I did a really long day of classes. But one of the main rules I'm trying to go by this year with YouTube is I want to not miss more than one day. I want to try to get like at least like 5 or 6 days a week. I think I'll be happy with that. I feel like, like I said before in some other videos, like some people have to like work through college, so I feel like if I can just put forth my best here and try to grow my YouTube channel while I'm at school instead of just missing uploads, because as you miss uploads, like it really adds up, all uploads you miss. Did I just say uploads? All the uploads you missed. So let's get right into this. So defending on Hollywood can be a lot of fun as a Widow. It can also be very difficult. If you don't have a good team to support you, it can make the game really difficult. Just because if like I say in my videos, like being on attack as Widow is a lot more fun and better in my opinion. If you're playing solo and quick play or something, because you can back up if you need to. You can go back behind your team because very rarely does the enemy push forward so far on defense that they like wipe out your enemy team. Like you can still back them to the spawn if you need to. But in general, defending on Hollywood as Widow, one thing I like to do is in the beginning of the game, I'll go up behind the shrubs over there in the beginning part because I really like, like my other videos, like I like being a shrub lord, I like getting down those shrubs and trying to get some headshot off. But if not, I'll back up to this area right here because you still have a good vantage point. Like I can really help in my team right here. You do have to be really careful though. If people coming on the right, typically if you keep your eyes out, you'll be able to spot anybody coming up. But you can always throw in your mine or something like that. One thing that really helps me on the Hollywood Widow is when you're on the roofs, is scoping in and backing up to the point where your head is just barely poking out, and you can just see the heads of your enemies, if that makes any sense. I'll try to get an example coming up here in the gameplay, but I like to. It's really good because I think it's called head glitching, or it is called head glitching. Maybe not in this game because your head isn't entirely covered, but like in Call of Duty or Halo, for example, you can get around a spot where you can still have your crosshairs pointed out. But your head is very, very covered, so that way it makes it harder for people to shoot you, and in general, it just allows you to have more cover, and you'll be able to survive a lot longer. Because you'd be surprised. See, like right there, how a lot of my body is poking out. If I was backed up enough to the point where the Zenyatta could only hit my head, even though that would do more damage, it would still be really limiting the amount of possibility it has to hit me. The hardest part of Widowmaker, in my opinion, is probably dealing with Genjis or just Winstons or heroes in general that counter you, especially in competitive, because if you get some good players chasing you, it can be very, very difficult to survive and pull your weight for your team. But this is a prime example. See, as you saw there, the Genji was chasing me down. I hooked up, tried to get a hook shot on him, but we do manage to take out that Genji. But this other Genji chases me in just a second. This is exactly what you want to do. So I hear him behind me. I scope in, get a full shot. I have a lot of health, so I'm fine. And I know when the deflect ends, and typically when they dash, and there's just a very, very split second where you can get off a headshot. In combination with that, save your hook for when you're about to die, when you have very little health, or when you've already used your mine. Basically when it's the last resort, and throw down your mine around a corner. So let's say a Genji's approaching me right now. Tyro and the Genji's approaching me, and so I back up. I go around a corner. I throw in a mine against the wall, and I scope down in the corner, and I wait. Hopefully he isn't deflecting and doesn't deflect a headshot into me, but that is the ideal setup for what I would do. If I missed a headshot, I would then use my primary fire, try to get him down a little bit, run to my team, or hook away to my team, and just generally try to work around the map and try to kill him from there. And that's what I would do. That's what I do in almost every situation. But one thing I want to say is I don't see people that you like right there. But he knew he jumped out of the way because he knew what's going on. I thought this was pretty epic at the time. Like here we are, like jumping around in the on the rafters while everyone's looking at us. Like look at that in the kill cam. Like that looks pretty fucking cool. But people don't really utilize the primary fire often for Widowmaker, which is really doesn't make sense to me. I mean, like you do like 12 damage per thing. Like look at me hammering into those boxes into the fire extinguisher. Getting back on topic, it does a lot of damage, especially if there's Discord on somebody. I really like to use primary fire on Reinhardt. Using primary fire on Reinhardt is very, very satisfying just because it does so much damage, and he can't get away from it. Like a lot of heroes can get away from it, and he's so big and his range is so limited So like I get off a headshot there. If he were to turn around, I would scope in and get some body shots. But then I would actually probably just like right there, like I just started shooting just because I know how much damage it does. This was a ballsy move here that, that really worked out. So my movement on this map, I'm not really going off right here. Jesus, this is a prime example of gut feelings. Right here, I was feeling very confident. You know, I'm killing a lot of people, especially with help from my team. But and I was like, you know, I'm just gonna push. Just like I don't care. But like, I'm a very gut focused player. I really, what I feel is what I do in the game. That's why I perform so well in most games, is because I know how to work the map. I know where to be at all times. It's just a matter of actually listening to my gut, what my gut is telling me. My brain right there was telling me, it was like, oh, don't worry about it, man. You're doing well. You're dominating. You can run forward. But if I ran forward, I would have died. Like 100%. There's no way I could just solo the enemy team right there. And there's another example of my primary fire. And then with the hook, you know. So look at that. Just look at that. This is a great gameplay. I forgot how great this was. So as you guys saw when the gates first opened on this point, is I moved up to hold them down on the spawn. And I only did that because I know, like I say a lot in my videos, is you need to know what your skill level is and what you can handle. And you need to be able to put yourself in places where you can handle your skill level, obviously. But people don't really pick up on that too much. I think they try to put themselves in places where they can't handle it. Even I do that sometimes. I've been learning to try to work around that and not do that. But so I know where I can hit shots, and I try to be in that area as much as possible. Sometimes I'll push myself out of my comfort zone and push a little bit back into the spawn. That usually ends up getting me a kill. But as I do it more and more, I've started to become better and better at defending and attacking at certain areas as I push myself out of my comfort zone a little bit. Speaking of knowing your skill level, what I'm about to do is stupid. Like, the game's almost over. I've been killing it all game. I'm like, all right, man. You know, let's just do this. Let's just push forward. My brain's telling me. My gut is literally. I can feel my gut. It's like, dude, fuck this. Stop doing it. You know, you're trying to be a good game player. You're not trying to show off. And look at that. Like, this thing comes in. He knocks me down. I mean, that was really dumb. And look at that. Look. And they actually started pushing forward because, not entirely because of my death, but I could have certainly stopped it. I mean, we obviously won this game because it's only like a minute left in this video. But I mean, I could have held it, man. You know, just never take chances. You know, it hit me deep in the heart. I was like, all right, who am I? You know, who am I as a player? Like, why did I do that? And then, you know, it just further reinstated. I was like, you know, I just can't be doing that stuff anymore. It's like I'm a grown man in a young child's body. You know, I'm really kind of losing. I'm really tired. Okay, I managed to get through this commentary, but you know, you guys can take that advice, and I hope you appreciate it. I'm just jumping around shooting shit now. That's basically what goes on in my head. Like, I know, I just know how to play well now, and I don't really think too much about certain things. I just kind of act, and eventually, you know, you guys can get that little skill level too if you're already there. I believe in that. You know, everybody can be a good player. Some players can be better than other players because of genetics and previous experiences and stuff like that. But you know, you can get to the point where you just run around, you kill shit. You don't even have to think about it. You know, look at that. You know, you think I thought about headshotting that Winston? I was like, hey, you know, I'm just gonna wait until his head lines up. And I was like, I didn't have to think that. I was like, you know, I just know what to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm a little delirious now, but damn it, I got this video up. So oh, I always forget to say this. Thank you guys so much for all the likes you've been giving me and the support and all that stuff. I really do appreciate it. I got like 700 views in the video uploaded like yesterday or something. It's kind of nuts. So I really do appreciate it. I wish I would say it more often, but every time I sit down to make a video, I just get entirely focused on making a good video, and I don't think about thanking you guys for everything you've been doing for me. So thank you guys. I really do appreciate it. I've wanted to be like a YouTuber for a long time, and I've been doing it, so I'm really proud of myself. And thank you guys for being here. And I'm getting kind of deliriously sentimental. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's been Gleevac. Please leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you enjoyed my channel, and I'll see you later.